You know what, guys? This is gonna be another one of those videos where I look at something that's not very smart, okay? It's something that lacks common sense, and those kind of things make me angry. I see things that if I were in control, I would do the exact opposite of, and having those thoughts in my mind make me very, very annoyed. So before I get into it, I just want to sprinkle a little bit of positivity in here. Happy Easter, guys. If you're celebrating, if you're not celebrating, if you're a fan of chocolate and eggs and bunnies and Jesus Christ and whatever else is going on, celebrate it, have fun, do the right thing, don't go too crazy, just enjoy your time with your family, with your friends. But one thing that makes me feel the exact opposite of joy is this on Twitter. And let me tell you guys, when I read this, at first it was like that meme. It's like that meme where there's a guy who's really happy and then he reads into it a little bit more and then he's like, what the hell? This was my exact reaction to this tweet from Ralph's Valve, a prominent leaker in the Call of Duty community. People trust him, I trust him. So the other day he came out and said, as the future for Call of Duty becomes more hazy, Activision have essentially decided to temporarily place Sledgehammer Games as a fragmentary support studio. That applies to both premium and non-premium titles. So I don't know if it was my puny brain or what, but when I first read this, I was so happy because I took this as Sledgehammer Games is gonna go back to being that support studio that they used to be. You know, like MW3 back in the day, it was developed by Infinity Ward, but Sledgehammer Games helped a little bit with map designs. I'm pretty sure they helped out a little bit with the campaign. That kind of stuff is almost harmless, and I appreciate that kind of work from Sledgehammer Games. Maybe I failed English class because my stupid ass took this as Sledgehammer is going back to that. That would have made my day. But unfortunately, in the Scatmaster's world, some things are just not as they seem, because he comes out later on because somebody asked him, it's MW2 2022, Treyarch 2024, question mark for 2026, and then Infinity Ward again for 2028, and then this man, Ralph's Valve, comes out and says, Sledgehammer Games are still expected for a premium release in 2026. What I'm about to say right now is gonna sound very, very dramatic. It's gonna sound like I'm exaggerating, but guys, I need you to listen to this from the bottom of my heart. This is the worst news I have ever heard in my goddamn life. Sledgehammer Games, I don't know how you did it. It's almost impressive. How the fuck did you land another premium Call of Duty title after your dog shit track record, and especially right after Call of Duty Vanguard? This game blows cock. This game sucks. I'm honestly at a loss for words. I don't know how they managed to pull this off. I don't know if they're wearing knee pads and they're on their knees sucking Activision's cock and balls. I don't know what is going on over at Activision for them to decide that, you know what? Hey, Sledgehammer Games, we see that your last like 2-3 titles have been pure monkey shit. Fuck it, you want another title? Here you go. How did you possibly come to that decision? I don't understand. And look, some people might see this and be like, well, Sledgehammer Games honestly isn't that bad. Sledgehammer Games is supporting other Call of Duty titles. Maybe they deserve another chance. I personally feel the exact opposite. Okay, let's take it back a little bit. I already made a video like this where I went back and looked at Sledgehammer's track record. They started out with MW3 as a support studio. That game was perfectly fine. I enjoyed that game top to bottom. Next was Advanced Warfare. I actually enjoyed that for a jetpack game. The majority of the community fucking hated it. Moving on to World War II, the first half of that game was cock and ball torture. It was not fun, it was very boring, kinda like how we have it right now in Vanguard, except they overhauled it 6 months in and that game actually became playable. It was fun, it was good, but it was too late. People did not care anymore. So in a lot of people's eyes, it doesn't even count. Then we have Call of Duty Vanguard, and actually, hold on, scratch that. Black Ops Cold War, last year's Call of Duty title, was supposed to be developed by Sledgehammer. What happened? Them and Raven Software had a battle of who can have the lowest IQ, and they both won. Why? Because they couldn't come together and make a cohesive title that made any sense, and Activision, of all groups of people, were like, nah, let's chalk this, scrap it, give it to Treyarch. Treyarch came and made that whack-ass Call of Duty title. At least in its first year, it was ass. Now I understand it's actually not that bad, but I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about Sledgehammer Games, because right after that, they came out with Call of Duty Vanguard, and it fucking blows. It is not a good Call of Duty title. It is in the bottom 3 worst Call of Duty titles of all time. How the flying fuck do they have another shot at Call of Duty titles where they're the main developer? How is that possible? I don't even know what I can compare this to, but any NBA fans, any NFL fans, if you know a quarterback or a basketball player or anybody famous like that, any athlete like that, that keeps on getting re-signed over and over and over, even though they're dog shit, let me know down in the comments what I can compare this to. But that's the exact way I feel. I don't know how they're getting more chances after all of these horrible, disastrous titles that they keep on coming out with. And let me remind you guys, if Sledgehammer somehow, some way, get Vanguard to be a great title in the last 6 months of its life cycle, even if it's good, I will admit that it's good, but guess what? It won't matter, because the launch and the first 6 months of this game's life cycle have been so piss poor that nobody is playing it anymore, and the people that still play it are either diehards, gooch lickers, or they just make content on the game like myself. By the way, let me remind you guys, when Vanguard got integrated into Warzone, what happened? They destroyed fucking everything. If you're thinking that I'm only saying Sledgehammer ruined Cold War for Treyarch, they also ruined their own title, they ruined Warzone for Raven, and they ruined MW 2019 for Infinity Ward. Don't think I forgot. When that integration happened, Warzone became ass, and MW 2019 literally became unplayable. Sledgehammer Games is at the root for so many problems with Call of Duty, and I know people don't want to admit it. I know people want to say, oh, it's Activision's fault. It's Activision's fault, of course. They're being led by Bobby fucking Cosby. Nothing good is gonna come out of that. But Sledgehammer Games, you developed some great Call of Duty titles in the past. You know what a good Call of Duty title is. You know what a bad Call of Duty title is. You keep on making bad ones. Just chalk it. Stop developing. Just become a support studio again. I feel like this would solve a lot of problems. All of these other Call of Duty titles that come out half-assed at the release probably could be fixed if Sledgehammer Games gives them a hand in some areas. But for making an entire premium title that's gonna last 2 years? Fuck no! I don't even know who the hell to send to the gulag for this one. Sledgehammer Games is already in there. Who the fuck decided this would be a good idea? Oh, Jesus. Now look, there's a chance that between now and 2026, a lot can change in like 4 years, alright? I'm not saying that this is set in stone, but it sure damn seems like it, and hopefully it changes. Hopefully Activision or Microsoft, whenever they fully acquire Activision, hopefully they can step in and just say, you know what guys, I don't know how nobody else sees this, but it's the opposite of common sense to keep Sledgehammer Games as a premium developer for Call of Duty titles. We're gonna demote them to the janitors. You can be a support studio at best, but no more premium Call of Duty titles for you. Your time is up. Give Raven Software a shot. Maybe they can come up with something decent. Maybe if you get Raven Software and Sledgehammer to sort out their differences, 2 IQ versus 1 IQ, maybe they can come together and make something decent. But if that's not happening, and you keep on giving them chances to make premium Call of Duty titles, and they come out with more dog shit, you are going to ruin the franchise even more. If I gotta play Modern Warfare 2019 remastered in a couple of months, and then wait for 2 years before Treyarch's next title, and for whatever reason, God forbid that game is a flop too, after another 2 years, I gotta play Vanguard 2? No! Activision, you got me fucked up. I'm not doing that. Not many people want to do that. But that's gonna do it for me today, guys. I'm curious to know what you guys think about this. Do you think Sledgehammer deserves another chance? I've asked this question before and a lot of people say no, but it looks like they are, unfortunately. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, hit the bell notifications to stay up to date with my newest videos. And yeah guys, it's been the boy Fooly. Have yourselves a good one. I'm out of here. Toodles.
It's been a very long time since the weekend. It's been a very long time and I'm weak.